Hey honeys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome here if you're new. My name is Tracy, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my eyebrow routine. This is what my eyebrows are looking like right now. I just did a cute little, soft glam beat for you guys just to show you. But in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieve my brows every single time, the steps I use, and I even had to perform a little surgery in this video too. So stay tuned for that, and make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get started. All right, hey guys, so I'm gonna start off with my NYX banana powder, and I'm gonna apply that all over my brows. And I use my beauty blender for that to soak up some of the product, so I don't put too much on there, even though I kind of went OD in this video. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't, but it's okay because I use my spoolie to take off the excess powder. Now I'm going to use my brow pencil, and I'm going to line the bottom of my brows. My brows aren't done, so it's a little bit harder, and my pencil's not sharpened, and it's running out, and I'm just going through it, okay? But we did what we had to do. So I'm lining them slowly and carefully, because this part is where I try to get them as even as possible, because it makes it easier for me for when I go in with the concealer to just kind of clean it up instead of having to fix the shape with the concealer. Now I'm going in and I'm going to line the top portion of my brows. I don't start all the way in the front like I did on the bottom line, and that's because I'm going to make hair like strokes in the front to kind of give it a better blended look. But I'm going to go in with my arch. I'm really careful on my arch because I like a high arch and I don't want my tail to be too thick. After this, I'm going to fill my brows in. I like me a bold brow. I know that the natural looking brows are in right now, but no, I like me a bold brow and they look good on me. So, and you guys can tell that one of my brows is like thinner than the other, and you'll see how I fixed that at the end, because I didn't even realize that until after I put on the concealer. So you guys will see how I fixed that. Now I'm taking my concealer and my foundation. Those are what I use to clean up my brows. And I use my foundation in the front portion of my brows because I like a gradient effect and a highlighted brow bone. So I like to use my foundation in the front and then my concealer to highlight my brow bone. And I take my time on this part because I am cleaning it up and I don't want to mess up the work I've already done. So I take my time and make sure the line is nice and crisp. And when I do my brows, I make these funny faces because I need to look at my brows in every angle. I want to make sure they're even, or as even as possible, because my brows are not twins, they're sisters. Some days they're cousins, but personally I don't really mind. I feel like my brows kind of have their own shape, so I kind of go with the flow. Now I applied my concealer and I'm gonna pat it to blend it. I do this because I don't want to be swiping the concealer everywhere and moving it around, so patting it is gonna push it into my skin rather than moving it around my whole entire eye. Now I'm going back with my foundation, and I'm going to carve out the top portion and clean up that line as well. And still, up until this point, I didn't realize that this brow was thinner, and I just kind of kept going with it. But I don't really notice it until the concealer is on, because that's how, that's when I see the final product. But you see how sharp that brow is though? Like, come on now. Now I have to fix them, so I'm going to take my foundation, an eyeshadow from the Fierce by Nature palette by Morphe, and I'm going to use that to kind of thicken it slowly. The good part about what I did was I try to fix the top rather than fix the bottom, because I use my foundation less. I put a very thin layer of foundation than I do with concealer, and honestly I don't know why. That's just kind of how it always happens. But I go back and I pat it. I keep patting it, making sure that it blends in. The more you pat it, the more you blend it in. I really liked how this brow looked, which is why I tried to fix the other one instead of just making this one thinner. And then I'm going to keep going back and just making sure that it's clean and that they're as even as I can get them. But like I said, my brows have a shape of their own, so they kind of each follow their own plan. Now, I just try to make sure this is how I try to make sure they're even, because even though they might have their own shape, I can at least make sure the tail ends at the same spot. So I'm going to keep doing that and making sure that my brows look the same, or as close to it as I can get. And then it's done. So now I'm going to go and do my makeup and show you guys the final product. My eyebrows are now done. I am always updating my eyebrow routine and it's always changing, and you can kind of get a glimpse of it on my IGTV, on my Instagram, and you can see it on my Instagram videos. But my eyebrows are definitely not twins, they are sisters, and that is exactly how I like them. If you guys enjoy this video, please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications to be notified when I post a new video every motherfucking week. Okay, and I love you guys, and bye.